Planet Hollywood has been penalized for health and safety issues. A new hotel was recently approved for construction. Resorts World revealed its plans for adding onto its property, and a $10 billion hotel, casino, and arena project is on the horizon for Las Vegas. So get ready, because we've got a lot to talk about in this month's Las Vegas news, updates, and rumors for July 2023. The latest tourist numbers show that from the beginning of 2023 through the end of April, an estimated 13.4 million people have visited Las Vegas, which is a 14% increase from last year. The average price for a room on the Strip is now $182.76, a 3% decrease, and the average room price in downtown has reached $92.17, an 11% drop. The Strip has made $2.8 billion so far in gambling revenue, an 11% increase, and downtown has made $321 million, also an 11% increase. An animal rights organization out of the state of Florida is alleging that a group of Las Vegas residents abused 36 kittens multiple times across state lines. The organization making the complaint is called the Florida Panthers. Fortunately, upon investigation, it turned out that these cats were actually feral, incredibly hostile, and simply needed to learn who's in charge. The Las Vegas men responsible for giving out this important lesson are known as the Vegas Golden Knights. Through a series of events throughout the months of May and June, the Golden Knights did ensure that the animals, as well as their supporters, were put on the endangered species list. However, the only thing that went truly extinct was the Florida organization's hopes of winning a championship. Congrats to the Golden Knights. The much anticipated MSG Sphere is now expected to cost over $1 billion more than the initial estimate. The Sphere was initially estimated to cost $1.2 billion. However, news outlets have reported that the new SEC filings show the figure has now expanded to $2.3 billion. Despite the increase in cost to complete the venue, no concerns have been raised over the project's timeline to be completed. The popular band U2 is currently set to perform on Friday, September 29th at 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale beginning at just over $500 each. The Oakland A's have received approval for up to $380 million in public funding for a potential ballpark to be built in Southern Nevada. Senate Bill 1 was opposed by numerous Democrats and Republicans in both the Nevada State, Senate, and Assembly. However, there were even more representatives from both parties who voted in support of giving the professional sports team public money before it was signed by Republican Governor Joe Lombardo. This was arguably the biggest topic of discussion during the Nevada legislative session. The public comment portion was filled with Nevadans largely against giving hundreds of millions of dollars in public money to a billionaire for another stadium. The A's still have a long way to go in solidifying the team's future plans, so stay tuned for more updates. The Donut Bar in downtown Las Vegas closed on May 31st as announced on their social media. The shop was a favorite among locals and tourists alike due to its location just 1 block south of Fremont Street East, right near the canopy. Donut Bar did say that they will update with future plans once they are ready, and the store will be taken over by Carl's Donuts. Planet Hollywood Hotel and Casino had 2 pools closed by the Southern Nevada Health District after an inspection earlier this month due to compliance issues. According to officials, the property was found violating water chemistry involving the North Pool, but both the North and South pools ended up being closed due to, quote, inattentive lifeguards, lack of managerial control over lifeguards, and improper rotation of lifeguards. Planet Hollywood has been able to get back into compliance with the Southern Nevada Health Department and has recently reopened both pools after 2 weeks of being closed. As a follow-up from a previous update video, plans for an NBA arena in the Las Vegas Valley are making headlines again. The investment firm Oakview Group has come up with a vision for a $10 billion property that would also include a 20,000-seat arena along with a resort and casino. Although Nevada politicians have shown several times over recent years that they are willing to give hundreds of millions of dollars in public tax money to professional sports teams, Oakview Group's CEO Tim Lewicki has promised not to ask for $1 single of public funding. Lewicki is quoted as saying, "On this arena, I'm not asking you for any money. We're not going before the state. We're not going before the county. We will build it on our own privately." The massive project would go south of the Las Vegas Strip near the I-15 and I-215 interchange on land that his group bought last year. We have some unfortunate news about one live entertainment option on the Strip that many regular Vegas travelers had come to love. Dueling Pianos at Napoleon's Lounge inside of Paris closed on June 25th. This ends 18 years of operation for the popular live music option at the center strip. The two pianists, James and Chris, had been playing at the location for 12 and 8 years respectively. No word yet on what will replace dueling pianos. It was reported earlier this month that the internationally popular song My Heart Will Go On has temporarily been pulled from Streetmosphere performances at the Venetian. The article states that word of this decision came down Friday after a visitor to the promenade complained of the song's relationship with Titanic the movie, and as such, the Titanic disaster, and also the Ocean Gate Titan submersible tragedy this week. The agency operating Streetmosphere gave a statement saying this decision is just a pause and that they don't want to offend anyone. They do plan to bring the song back, but no timeline has been determined. A new restaurant has just opened in the Arts District, 1228 Main, located at 1228 Main Street, open on Monday, June 5th, across the street from Rebar and next to Velveteen Rabbit. The venue has a breakfast counter, open kitchen, in-house bakery, and bar area. They are open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as late-night drinks, and offer catering services. 1228 is part of Wolfgang Puck's restaurant group. Resorts World is putting the vacant land on its property to use by planning to build a 370,000 square foot convention center. Resorts World released a statement saying, as the newest integrated resort in the most dynamic part of the Las Vegas Strip, Resorts World Las Vegas is moving forward with a number of significant new projects to enhance our guest amenities and experience, including the expansion of our convention, meeting, and events center. We look forward to sharing more information about this and other exciting Resorts World Las Vegas projects in the future. Although that water park idea would have been cool to see, it does make sense for the property to add convention space, being that they are so close to the Las Vegas Convention Center, and that is a sizable market that their property is ideal for. A popular adults-only attraction made a recent change to its business operations. Bear Pool and Lounge at the Mirage, now Hard Rock, is no longer top optional. This is the latest in changes that have been made in the early stages of transforming from the Mirage to the Hard Rock. The pool is still for the 21 plus only, but all tops must now stay on. Green Valley Ranch Resort in Henderson is set for a renovation. The updated property will sport a new bar, 2 new restaurants, and a new high-limit room for both slots and table games. The high-limit table game room will feature 10 games, including single zero roulette and midi baccarat, along with 10 bar top games at the Lux Bar. The high-limit slot room will have about 125 machines and a dedicated bar with 14 machines. Station says the backyard pool deck will be transformed in the spring with new cabanas, daybeds, chaise lounges, and cafe seating area. The Clark County Commissioners approved the construction of a 19-story hotel near Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The 340-room hotel will be built along Polaris Avenue and Quail Avenue, just south of Allegiant Stadium, and would be called Nuance Las Vegas. The property plans to feature 520 parking spaces, a pool, a day spa, restaurant, rooftop bar, and terrace, according to initial Clark County documents. The county said developers plan to break ground on the project in early 2024. The massive road construction continues to take place on and near the Las Vegas Strip in preparation for F1 weekend in November. The amount of construction has definitely been felt by tourists and locals alike who are driving or walking in the construction areas. Speaking of which, although construction is obviously underway for this event, F1 is now asking the Clark County Commission for $40 million of public money. The commission voted 4-3 to enter into negotiations with F1 about the idea. Keep in mind that the event is expected to bring $1.3 billion in economic impact to the Las Vegas area. With that being said, we find it very odd that an event of this magnitude requiring months of construction, tens of millions of dollars, and numerous approvals from multiple public and private organizations would somehow have a last-minute financial emergency that would require public tax money to get completed. In case you ever wondered what happens when you combine basketball, football, and trampolines into one game, you can see for yourself this summer. The sport of Slamball that was invented in a Los Angeles warehouse in 2000 is coming to Las Vegas for a 6-week tournament beginning July 21st at Cox Pavilion. ESPN will air more than 30 hours of live Slamball programming, culminating in August 17th to 19th with the Slamball playoffs to crown the sport's newest champion. Lots of good news is coming out of Chinatown here in Las Vegas. One of the area's most popular restaurants, China Mama, is now back and reopened for business in the Shanghai Plaza after a fire destroyed their previous location. Lavish Thai Spa is expanding their business by taking over the vacant unit next door and adding more treatments to their menu. Hui Lao Shan had a successful soft opening and is now open full-time. And a new ramen shop called Nico Ramen is going to be opening up in the Pacific Asian Plaza. Following up from a past update video, Ocean Prime Restaurant is now open at the center of the Las Vegas Strip at the intersection of Las Vegas Boulevard and Harmon. The company's 18th location opened up this month and is located on the pedestrian bridge between Aria and the Cosmopolitan. The restaurant is over 14,000 square feet with a nearly 2,500 square foot rooftop terrace and includes over 400 seats, 3 bars, and 3 private dining rooms. The restaurant is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, but also offers a brunch option on the weekends. Congratulations to Ocean Prime and all of the restaurant's opening day staff. Awakening at Wynn announced its June 30th reopening. This comes after the temporary closing of the show due to low interest from visitors. According to the release, Awakening will be coming back restaged and reimagined after it took an extended pause starting in April. Awakening takes place on a 60-foot, 360-degree prismatic stage. Wynn's site states that the new show returns to live performances featuring new characters, costumes, choreography, and original music, all to tell a thrilling new story in one of the most technologically immersive theaters ever designed. Ticket prices range from $99 to $179 plus tax and fees. The first ever NBA Con is coming to Las Vegas at the Mandalay Bay for 3 days in July from the 7th to the 9th. The event promises to provide interactive experiences across art, music, fashion, tech, and basketball. The event is open to both adults and children. Attendees can expect the event to feature 100 plus talent appearances, 50 plus brands and activations, 30 plus hours of podcasts and panels, and 5 plus chart-topping musical artists. You'll also get exclusive access to new products and limited edition apparel and collectibles. Before we hop into the rumors section, we will rapid fire several other current events for you to be aware of. The Vegas Golden Knights had an incredible night of celebrating, beating NHL champions and bringing the Stanley Cup to Las Vegas with a parade that shut down part of the Las Vegas Strip. A Las Vegas family claimed to have seen aliens at their home recently. The Smash Pig on Fremont East in downtown has closed. Fleur at Mandalay Bay shuts down and will be replaced by a new restaurant later this year. The city of Las Vegas approved a new parking garage to be built in the Arts District to alleviate traffic and help small businesses in the area by giving more visitors a place to park their cars. Planet Hollywood restaurant at Caesars Forum Shops closed permanently at the end of May after first opening in Las Vegas in 1994. Jesse Ray's Barbecue restaurant was demolished in an unfortunate fire incident. Fontainebleau is getting sued by Wynn Resorts over poaching executives from Wynn Resorts to work at the future Strip property. Dream Hotel at the south end of the Strip is still stagnant. Park on Fremont in downtown is open again after some renovations. No update on President Biden saying he wants to make resort fees illegal. Salt and Straw ice cream opening at Uncommons in Southwest near Durango Station. Caesar's Palace announced that Cluck Yeah by Guy Fieri is now open at the Forum Food Hall. As we enter the rumors section of this video, one rumor in Sin City involves a Bloomberg report that recently stated that Blackstone Inc. is considering the sale of half of its holdings in the Bellagio. Blackstone bought Bellagio's land for $4.25 billion nearly 4 years ago. Regardless of what happens with this situation, though, visitors are unlikely to notice much of a difference, if any, in the property's operations. As far as other rumors, we're rather light. We have no new word on parking going in at the Venetian and Palazzo. There's also nothing new out of the north end of the Strip about Sahara expanding its high-limit room or the Ahern Hotel expanding its property. Be sure to follow so you don't miss next month's update video. Thank you for watching. I'm Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.